Alright, well, we're here for another quarterfinals match. It's going to be Australia versus Brazil. They've actually just started the warm-up, so let's go right into that. Something tells me this is Brazil's warm-up. Alright, and then we got our next warm-up. This one obviously coming from Australia. Since there's two teams, and that's how that works. While we wait for a few players to download the map, let's go take a look at where we are in the bracket. So this is a loser bracket match. Winner of this will face Japan next week. At that point they'll be having two potential matches, not the win, to continue on with the tournament. So there need to be Japan and then potentially Philippines or Germany or Italy. More about that later. Right now, here are the team's rosters. Both these teams finishing second in their groups. Australia, one of the mid-seeds, I believe, to advance in this round, knocking the UK out. And Brazil was the top seed. Got upset by was Vietnam, but still made it out of groups, made to here. Apparently this isn't a warm-up, and we're actually just going right into rolls. I don't know, I'm not sure. Oh, apparently Hio is also streaming the match if you're looking for a Portuguese stream. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I guess this is rolls. So Brazil's going to win the rolls with the 76 to 46. Okay, never mind. They're just rolling. And they're playing warm-up. Okay, that makes sense. It was a practice roll. There we go. Actually, I have 5 players from Brazil, 6 players from Australia in the lobby for the warm-ups. Not sure if that's everybody available or if that's just all the players that they decided to join the lobby. It is a slightly awkward time. I think we're both sides, so maybe down a player or two, but not sure. We'll find out. Anyways, that's going to be it for our warm-ups. Moving on to our rolls. Best of 11 this week. First to 6 points winning the match. 2 bans per team, ABBA order, so ban order may actually be an interesting decision to make, although usually you want to ban last, so you would choose to ban first. No double bans, of course. You can't, except Nomad. You could double ban Nomad, although most teams aren't going to do that. Oh, apparently Brazil was eliminated by Australia last 6WC. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. I should know this. I think I streamed that match probably, but maybe not. Anyways, 24 is the roll from Brazil. The roll from Australia was higher, but I'm not seeing it apparently. So Brazil wins the roll. They're gonna ban first and thus ban last. And they're gonna start us out with a ban of for amount of 1. Ban blue team. That's been a fairly popular ban so far. Lumut 4 and Hard Rock 2 are Australia's bans. Hard Rock 2, once again, fairly popular ban. Lumut 4 has been played a few times though. But it is a tech map and it's kind of long from what I remember. Yeah, that's the long, one of the long nomads. Actually, we have all previous bands on his channel. I mean, look at that. Okay, so Hard Rock 2 was not banned in Philippines with Religion. It did get played there. We also saw Hidden 2 played in that match. Hidden 2 is banned in this one, though. And then I guess it's Brazil's pick first. So no double picking, so if you want to play a lot of double time, you'll want to get that started early. So you can pick first, third, and fifth, potentially. And they're going to start us out with a DT3. Dona, no, it's a... Now, just hearing what this sounds like, you might be thinking, oh, this is going to be like a DT1 consistency A map. No, it's not. 228 BPM bursts. It's slightly faster. Thanks to DT and how hard star ratings are. This is actually one of the higher star rated maps in the pool at 5.03. One of 3 maps over 5 stars, those being DT1 and Nomad 2. So we've got our roster. It's gonna be Blap, your boy Grubs, oh yo boy, Grubs, not ya, yo, got it. Delta Rhythm and Korat. For Australia, Brazil's going with Human Alien, Mini Windows, Darling, and Crybaby Master 69. Nice. Our commentators are, I totally get that streamer. Nobody signed up for this one. Everybody's asleep. And we're underway. DT3. I think this has been picked in every match, so nope, that's not true. Well, it's not played in Vietnam versus the Netherlands, which, by the way, almost with the tiebreaker. In fact, this is only the second time it's been picked. It was also picked in Philippines versus Malaysia. We did see a very early break from Crybaby Master 69. But it's early enough that that can be made up with accuracy. We have a pretty wide range of accuracies in this one. Korat breaking 91 now. Yo boy Grubs breaking as well. And Brazil is now going to gain a fairly sizable lead. It was their pick. As with halfway point, it's about 200k lead to Brazil. not much really changing. 98 from Darling, 97 for Crybaby Master 69. Block breaking, so only one FC remains for Australia. That is Delta Rhythm. Meanwhile, Brazil's at 3, practically 4 FCs. And the score has swung all the way to the right. I don't think it can actually go any further. Oh, I was wrong. No, Bergman Court, doesn't matter. This one is going to Brazil. Sorry, this point is going to be won by Brazil. With a 3-way FC, almost 4, except for that very early break from Crybaby Master 69. Still ends up with a 1.10 million, despite the early slider break. FCs from everybody else on Brazil. 1.14 million from Darling, 1.07 from Minimundos, Human Alien 1.05. Delta Rhythm with the 1 FC for Australia. And Brazil leading 1-0. So now we're going to be moving on to Australia's first pick. It's going to be Fremont 2, so all the Fremonts have been banned or picked now. This one has been fairly popular. Picked, let's see. Yes, all 4 matches it was picked. 4th pick in France-Japan. Pretty late in the match between Philippines and Malaysia, and then it was what team picked first? Vietnam's 2nd pick. After starting off with the Hard Rock. So set-wise, this one is PS5 AR8 OD7 base, so Hard Rock players got to deal with small circles 6.5 as well as OD 9.8, whereas everybody else has AR8. One person at least has to play AR8 hidden, and in this case it's going to be Torsi and Dog Zero dealing with the hidden. Korat and Darling playing Hard Rock for their respective teams. We're going to be seeing Mischief and Karania for the first times for Australia today. Aramaki joining for the first time for Brazil. I say for the first time, this is literally only the 2nd map. Oh, Dazura as well. And we did see an early break from Crybaby Master 69 once again. But everybody else holding onto the combo. Never mind, card breaking. About a quarter way into the map on Hard Rock. Nobody breaks on this funny slider. Good to see that. So combo advantage is on Brazil's side right now. Australia does actually have the act advantage, with all 4 players at 96 or higher, and they actually take the lead back for the moment. At the halfway point, Brazil with a slight lead. They should pull away slightly if they could keep their act up. And currently are breaking for Australia. That was one of their FCs. I guess there are a lot of C's though. Brazil's lead has extended to about 180,000. However, they get a double break there. Daxera and Aramaki breaking. So does Darling. Big combo advantage to Australia now. 2 FCs plus Sporting Combo versus 1 FC. And that score's going to flip over very quickly. And it does. Not much time left. Court breaking, but that was only one of the Sporting Combo. This is still 2 FCs versus 1. 0 actually, technically, February Master's not an FC, but close enough. We'll call it an FC. Midship breaking, but the map is over now. And Australia is going to take the point, tie us up 1-1. Dorsey with the actual FC 99.01% on the AR8 hidden play for Australia. Very nice to see. Just had the early break from Crybaby Master, late break from Mischief. That was just a slider break. And Australia keeping up with Brazil on the first picks. We'll be going back to a pick from Brazil. They know. No, Brazil picked DT last meeting. They cannot pick it now. I imagine they'll probably go back to DT next pick, but we'll see. And they're going to go with Hard Rock 3. So they are going to be the DT Hard Rock team that appears today. Sounds like Brazil, yep. This map has been picked only once so far. Nope, that's not true. Twice. It's actually Japan's first pick in their match against France. And between Vietnam and Netherlands, it was picked. Third pick by Vietnam. After starting out with Hard Rock 1 and 3-2. Air 9 OD8, so expect to see some accuracy struggles on this one potentially, as it is OD10 with some fun rhythms. You know, a little bit of finger control slash sliders, I guess. I've actually forgotten what this map is, but it's Hard Rock 3. And we are underway. Third map, 1-1. It's going to be Mischief, Yo Boy Grubs, Wep, and Karup in 4. Australia, Brazil's got Mini Mundo Strength the first time. Definitely one of the Hard Rock players. As well as Aranaki and Human Alien, Darling remaining in for the last map. And early break from Wep, traded by Aramaki very quickly. And already you're seeing the accuracy significantly lower than the previous two maps. WAP with a question mark. Not excited about the early break, but just needs to recover. Keep going. Many windows breaks as well. So technically Australia actually has the combo advantage. Although Brazil showing that they have a bit more accuracy on the OD10, especially with Darling at 94. Another break from WAP and Aramaki, Yo Boy Grubs breaking as well, so that kind of evens up the combo. Oh, especially after beating Mundos, now the combo is very even. 2 FCs per side. As we go to the break, middle of the map. Brazil with the AC advantage. Up by 115,000. They've got 2 very good scores. Australia's got 1 very good score and 2 pretty good scores. Let's keep things fairly even. Score lead not actually increasing at the moment. Some of that supporting combo could really come into play as we get deeper into the map. Right out of time though, Brazil holding their lead as all 4 FCs hold all the way to the end of the map. 2 FCs per side. And Brazil taking the point by 150,000. FCs from Darling and Human Alien. Darling at 94%, Human Alien at 88%. And then Australia's FCs, you had Kurt at 90%, Mischief at 84%. And then on the supporting scores, I forgot who the third player's score was. Combination of the other scores were fairly close. So Brazil was just slightly stronger on that pick, and they take the point. Barely moving on to Hidden 3. Third time this one's been picked. It was picked second by France and picked first pick actually by the Netherlands. Both of these teams winning their matches. There were quite a few subs going from Hard Rock to Hidden, but then again it is the third slot one, so actually a bit of similarity between the maps, although the OD, their reading will be a bit different. Australia appears to be going with Mischief, Delta Rhythm, Horsey, and Verena. And Brazil's got Peak and Kurlak joining, well as Doxera, Darling, and Crybaby Master 69. So actually, just Darling remaining in, who's been in for every single map for Brazil so far. Top score in the lobby on both of the picks so far. OD8, fairly standard stuff. Should be a bit easier to act since it isn't OD10. Is this considered alt? It's 150 BPM, I'm not sure. Anyways, Delta Rhythm is going to be the first to break. Still very early into the map. It is 3.5 minutes long. It's got like over 1,000 combo. This is a ranked map. No, it's not. I'm thinking of a different set. Well, apparently the mapper wants to know if this is using a tournament so they can watch. So if you're out there watching the match, hi. We did get a break from Darling and Doxera, and actually Quarterfinals Master broke as well earlier. So we're looking at 1 FC for Brazil, 3 for Australia. Brazil was holding the advantage for a while thanks to their accuracy. Everybody up at 97% for them. But Australia now with the combo, Delta Rhythm breaking. But still a 3 FCs for Australia. As we hit the halfway point, their lead is at 120,000 and rapidly increasing. Pretty easy to misread here, and actually we got half the players breaking. Mischief, Delta Rhythm, Darling, and Cryberry Master 69. So FCs are down to 2-1 with Doxera. Pretty good supporting combo for Brazil. But still favoring Australia somewhat. Their lead is up to almost 300,000 going into the final break. Less than a minute to go on the map. Comeback is still possible, but it's going to require breaks from both FCs from Australia, I believe. Brazil's Akadenge has dropped off a little bit, but they do still have the Akadenge. However, kicking Kurlak breaks, and that's probably going to be it for this one. Australia taking the second point. FCs from Torsi and Heredia. Well, map's not over yet, but I think they've got it. Yeah, there you go. Australia taking this one by about 350,000. 900k and 887k for Torsi and Karenia. Kicking Kurlak up at 853,000. Actually had the highest AC in the lobby as well. Only just short an FC, but wasn't going to be enough to take the point anyways. And we're tied 2-2. Brazil going right back to double time. With DT2, reason for existence. This map got updated about a day ago. Oh, it got qualified 9 hours ago, so congrats for that, mapper. I guess they really were updating their metadata for ranked. With DT, this becomes 378 BPM, which is a really big number you don't expect to be seeing in really any tournament, but especially 6WC. But it's only a hard diff. So I'm assuming that means it plays like it's 180... Oh, hold on. Math. 189 would be half. So, let's see who we got this time around. A few of the players leaving and coming right back in for Australia. It's going to be Yo Boy, Grubs, Korat, Torsi, and Karnia. Brazil, few substitutions. Human Alien, Dexera, Darling, and Crybaby Master 69. I think the main change for them is Human Alien joining. And we get to the, I think this is the quarters for the first time. 8-way FC. Make that 7-way currently picking up the first slider break. About a quarter of the way into the map. Acts relatively even aside from the misses from Grenade. So with the 100k advantage, pretty short map. Well, it's actually a full-length song. I don't know what I'm talking about. 236 after DT. Interesting. So it actually has the AR as 9.7 in laser for DT. But the OD still says 6. Updates to BPM, I guess not the star rating. Anyways, still a 4-way FC2-3 in favor of Brazil. And they do have 3 players up over 98%. Like 0 breaking, quarter map remaining. But they do have enough act to hold on. If everybody else combos the rest of the map. Penny breaking. Yo boy Gross breaking. And lead of 400k for Brazil is going to start to increase a bit more. 99% from Crybaby Master, Toasty breaking as well, so just Cora on the FC of Australia. Darling breaking for Brazil, but yeah, this one's going to them by 600k plus. FCs from Human Alien and Crybaby Master 69. Team score approaching 4 million. Court with the FC for Australia. And a couple of just one slider break plays for Australia as well as Darling for Brazil. Already have Aramaki joining the lobby, so they think they have a pretty good idea of Australia's picking next. Probably. Where did my audio go? There it is. So, Australia started us out with a free mod, then they went hidden 3. No free mod remaining. I imagine they'll probably go with a no mod. Yeah, they're going to go no mod 5. William Marquis. You're looking for the Portuguese edition of the stream. Check out PO12 KYOH12. Also streaming this match. Commentators are probably much more hyped over there. You've got the golf broadcast over here. I guess I should be whispering. It's fine. We have Daza joining for the first time for Brazil. Delta Rhythm rejoining. Yo boy Grubs rolling a 2 on that roll. Daza trading with a 99. Very, very balanced rolls there. Thank you, RNG. And we'll have Wap and Human Alien joining for their respective teams as well. Pretty different rosters from the last one. This is No Mod 5. It is the 220 BPM map. I don't want to call it speed, but I guess we're calling this speed. Or gimmick. The gimmick is that it's 220 BPM. With bursts on fast sliders. I don't know. I forgot. Oh, hey, that's a Toho background. And we're underway. Brazil with the 3-2 lead. Australia looking to tie it up here on their pick. This is a losers bracket match, so one of these teams will not be returning to play next week. Once again, Brazil with the early accuracy advantage. That has been the pattern so far today. But Australia has managed to out-combo them on their own picks so far. Having a bit of a connection issue, it seems. That was probably a Bancho client miss from Karenia, but not sure. I think I'm having network connections with Bwap because it's the only player that's not syncing. This calls for a panic, I believe. So we may have missed a big chunk of the map. Sorry about that. Let's see where everything shakes out as we recover. Combo-wise, lightly favoring Australia now as Human Alien drops 2 FCs versus 1. Brazil once again with it. Oh, 4-way miss from Brazil, 2 from Australia. 2 FCs surviving Yo Boy Grubs and Delta Rhythm. And just a quarter of the map remains. And the lead for Australia is now starting to quickly extend. Delta Rhythm dropping, so it's just Yo Boy Grubs with any combo on the board. Brazil trying to recover, but there's not much time left. But they're giving themselves a chance if Yo Boy Grubs breaks now, but I don't think that's happening. And Australia is going to tie it up 3-3. Taking this one by 250,000 by the end. Yo Boy Grubs with the only FC up at 899,000. 96% accuracy. Unfortunately, Brazil had multiple players up over 98, but unfortunately had a few breaks. Like one of them FCs, they take the point, but this one's got a few places where it's very, very easy to break. And 3-3, Brazil picking next. No DT this time. Of course, they did already pick DT2, DT3. They could go back to DT1 next if they wanted to, but that's more of a consistency map, but it is DT. And if they're going the DT Hard Rock route, you're seeing the Hard Rock 1 here. And there you go, Hard Rock 1. Brazil has the act gaming in their favor. So if they pick things that are difficult to act but they can combo decently well, I think that's seems to be their best bet so far, at least in this match. So, Australia's got Yo Boy Grubs, Delta Rhythm, Mischief in this time, and Korat returning. Brazil's got a very, very good Hard Rock roster. We got Dexter, Aramaki, Darling, and waiting on a 4th player. I think it'll be Mini Mundos. Nope, it's Human Alien. Forgot about the Human Alien. So this one's only owed to 9.8 for Hard Rock. It is 3 minutes long plus. This was the first pick by Vietnam, third pick by Philippines, and third pick by Japan. In every single one of those matches, the higher seeded team did win the point. This was Brazil's pick, so I expect that trend to continue. Although in one case it was like teams that were 1 seed apart. So that doesn't really say much. But in this case, Brazil was a top seed. Chile was mid-seed. But they both finished second in groups, so whatever. Hopefully we've gotten our sync issues out of the way now. You can find the map pool on the sheet, which, hang on. Go to the map pool tab, we are on the quarterfinals. 8-way FC through the first section of the map. And as pretty much every other map so far, Brazil does have the active advantage. Delta rhythm breaking for Australia, and that's going to extend the lead to Brazil. They've got 3 players right around 94%, and then Armaki up at 97%. Australia's act is a bit more spread out. Your boy Grub's almost keeping up their Armaki. But then they've got a couple of players at 88. Human Alien breaking, traded by Delta Rhythm. But that's going to keep this score from getting too far away from Australia. But it is already up to 110,000 now in favor of Brazil. Thanks to their really good accuracy. Darling breaking, that was 94% ACFC going down, so combo now favoring Australia. Another case of combo versus AC. Gonna put a lot more pressure on the combo team, but plenty of time for them to take the lead here. Although Cora breaks, it is traded immediately by Darling, but combo advantage is gone. That should favor Brazil slightly. And the lead has shrunk to just 40,000. FCs from Yoba Grubs, Mischief, Duxera, and Aramaki. With about half combo from Delta Rhythm and Human Alien balancing each other out. Although Human Alien's got much better act on that pairing. Very long map, so 40-50,000 is actually a fairly sizable score difference. Although one break could really swing the score quickly here. Not much time left. And everybody holding. Never mind Darling breaking. This is going to be close. Not that close. 20k lead to Brazil going to the spinner, and that is not enough for Australia to make a comeback. And Brazil will take their 4th point here. Very close though. Australia almost pulling off the breakpoint on Hard Rock 1. FC from Yoba Grubs, 97% act. That's actually the top score in the lobby. Aramaki not too far behind for Brazil with the 97.4. And then Duxer also FCing as well as Mischief, but Duxer's accuracy was a bit better. That one came very close to flipping over last second. And 4-3 to Brazil. It doesn't matter how much you win the point by, as long as you have more points than the other side, you take the map. Going on to Hidden 1. Hard Rock one followed up by Hidden 1 immediately, and creating the Hard Rocks and Hiddens, but now we are out of both of those, as well as Fremont. We also have DT1 left in the DT pool, as well as what do we got? 1, 2, 3. Each team with one more pick left after this. I imagine we'll probably see DT1 from Brazil, unless they want to go like with a like an alt map if they're good at alt. I forget how Brazil is on alt, but they tend to be good on things that require good accuracy. Whereas Australia has tended to favor the combo gaming and reading. Apparently Darling had some lag on the last one. That's unfortunate. But they still managed to take the point. Mini Mundos joining for Brazil. Haven't seen too much of Mini Mundos today. And Torsi's back after getting a break of a few maps. Karate as well for Australia. Not sure if that was a broken replay or just trouble on the Delta Rhythm and Kick and Curl are both breaking on the intro. Like first 10 notes. Granny breaking as well, so home advantage actually technically to Brazil. Corsi breaking as well. Mini Mundos. Are we seeing just a bunch of tactical misses? No, I don't think so. Cake and trading with Delta Rhythm, Karate, Mini Mundos, so we're just looking at combos. It's Dugzera and Idling for Dugzera for Brazil and Yobo Grubs for Australia. Well, everybody else has broken a few times early. Mostly starting to recover, at least for Australia. And the FCs are gone as well, so now the top combo is Torsi. 250. About 100 combo, and this one is pretty brutal. So with the very minor advantage in these short breaks, but should flip over to Australia momentarily. Although, as usual, Brazil with the Yak advantage. 99 from Mini Mundos. And Dugzera. Although, seeing Dugzera losing that there, breaking. Delta Rhythm break. Clearly, with the combo advantage, slightly. Well, majorly now, as both of Brazil's combos are lost. Darling and Mini Mundos dropping. Torsi loses it, as well as Yobo Grubs. I can't say words today. Granny with the only combo on the board at 400. A little bit of support from Delta Rhythm and Crate from Curlock, so it's going to favor Australia. They're up by 200k. Probably went in like, yeah, we probably aren't going to get amazing scores in this, but we can beat Brazil's combo at least, and that's how it's playing out. And going to the break, 210,000 lead to Australia. I say combo game, but their accuracies are up all 96, 97. It's more like they are able to hold combo better on this one. And the same two players still holding their combo for Australia, 1 for Brazil. Running out of time, this is going to be a 4th point to Australia. Score remaining tied as nobody's gotten a break point yet. Top 3 scores in the lobby coming from Australia, Karenia, Delta Rhythm, and Torsi. Yo Boy Grub's actually beating out 3 of the Brazilian players as well, so fairly good team effort from Australia on that one. And we're tied going into everybody's last picks. We saw in the last pick from Brazil, Australia came very close to pulling off a breakpoint, so I think both of these sides are starting to run out of picks. I mean, that makes sense. We are coming to the end of the pool. You've just got Nomad 1, 2, 3, DT1 left. If the previous pattern is going to follow, we'll probably see DT1 from Brazil, but I don't know. Yep, there you go, DT1. So Australia will be finishing it off with one of the first 3 Nomads. Based on previous picks, I'm gonna guess Nomad won, but who knows. Apparently they weren't expecting DT1 here. But that's what we got. So Brazil finishing off the full DT Hard Rock picks with the Hard Rock 2 band from Australia. This one's only OD6 base, so I could see why you wouldn't expect them to pick this. As this one should be a bit easier to hack than the other DTs and the Hard Rocks. This is the highest star rating map in the pool at 5.1 stars. It is not an easy map. It does have larger circles, that's nice. You shouldn't have aim problems on this one. Well, precision problems. But it is slightly lower AR at 8 point something base. It comes 9.3 after Hard Rock. I mean DT. What am I talking about? It's a DT. It is the shortest DT at just under 2 minutes long. 3 minutes before Hard Rock. Perfect stacking on DT1. Someone said this feels more like a DT4 than a DT1, whatever that means. Breaks from Delta Rhythm and Mini Mundo's current as well. Current breaking, missing a lot there actually. And Brazil with the huge advantage now. Mischief breaking for Australia as well. 3 FCs versus 1. Craig Baby Master has a double S still. Had to say it. And Yobo Grove's Mischief breaking for Australia. This one is almost certainly a 5th point to Brazil. It's a question of, are they FC? Apparently Icon is going to be joining, maybe as a streamer, commentator. Probably on the Brazilian stream. Sorry, Portuguese stream. Double S has gone from Crybaby Master, picks up a few 100s, but still holding on to a 99.6, 99.7. Aramaki still holding the FC as well at 97%. Only car breaking on the diamond. A couple more breaks from Australia, but this point's already over. Brazil taking this by over 1 million. Unfortunate late break from Aramaki, not going to get the FC here. Fairly convincing last point, or last pick from Brazil here. Crybaby Master with just 3 100s, Human Alien with just 4 and a couple of misses. And they were definitely ready for DT1 this time. So, on to our final pick of the match coming from Australia. It's going to be either Nomad 1, Nomad 2, or Nomad 3. Those are the only maps remaining in the pool. So do we go consistency, do we go burst, or do we go alt? Just a hunch, I don't think they're going Nomad 2. Not sure why I'm thinking that though. Yeah, Nomad 1. That makes sense. Australia has been the team that's had the combo advantage most of the time. But with the Nomad 1 consistency, oh, this one's been very hard to combo. I think we saw one FC earlier with pretty good act, but this one doesn't get a lot of FCs this round. Nomad 1 not being free. Not this week. Oh, that might have been a ref substitution. I think a secret was falling asleep, had been up since like 3 in the morning apparently. We'll see. Still waiting on the map to get updated to Nomad 1. Appear to be stuck. I'm sure there's probably some discussion happening on the Rough channel right now. Well, here is who appears to be playing Nomad 1. For Delta Rhythm, Torsi, Mischief, Brazil's got Kicking Karlak, Daza, Dazera, and Crybaby Master 69. Trying to finish this one off here for Brazil. Australia trying to force a tiebreaker. It'll be our first tiebreaker of the week, although it has been played multiple times already, just for fun. We seem to have lost our referee. Oh, welcome. Yeah, I think we had a ref switch, but the new ref, yeah, there we go. New ref is in the lobby. Thank you for stepping in last minute here. I think it's Icon or Icon makes sense. Indonesian referee. So we've got a ref. Still waiting on Nomad 1 to be selected. But so we've got players ready to go, so once it's dropped, we should be good to start. Ah, don't me, I just forgot how to drink water. Not dying or anything. Yeah, there we go. Nomad 1. Match point to Brazil. Australia needs to win this one to force a tiebreaker. The tiebreaker is very long this week. 8:08 in length. 7:27 in drain time. Yeah, so it turns out that you're not supposed to pour water into your lungs. Just a life pro tip here. Anyways, I think we're good to go. Players are ready. I think we just got an MP start. Yep, MP start 10. Apparently this one has flashing on it, so watch out if you have issues with brightly flashing colors. Although we don't have the storyboard on, so shouldn't be a problem for us. .440 in length. This is practically TB0, but no mods allowed. I've got ranked a couple of weeks ago, and it is 15 at 59 max combo. 0 double S's on the map so far. Several 1/100s though. And of course with Scorpio 2, it's going to be even harder to double S. But we do still have 2 of them left. Horsey and Criteria Dash 69 through the first 20% of the map. Of course, you're losing the double S and the FC. And Deza had broken earlier. Court breaking, that's gonna hurt Australia. As we're now at 3 FCs to 2 in favor of Brazil. This is not a free FC, no mod 1. I think I mentioned that earlier. And Court Tosi once again struggling to get things going. Plenty of map remaining, still have almost 3/4 of the map left. But Brazil with the advantage so far. They also have 2 players up at 99% with the FCs. So it's not looking good for Australia, early on at least. But there goes Crybaby Masters FC. Still has the 99, but keeps the combo advantage close. King Curlock breaking as well. That was another FC. So now it's 2 FCs versus 1, almost 2. Deza broke 100 combo win. And that lead of almost 200k is dropped back down to 110. I may have exaggerated how much it was, but it is shrinking. That is true. From Korra didn't have much combo to begin with, so that shouldn't have a huge effect, but they're going to need every point they can get for Australia, as they do trail by still 80k. And their combo advantage isn't very much. Like at this point, I think if everybody holds out to the end, I think Brazil still takes it. We do have the ACK advantage. Ooh, man, that was a couple of those players barely holding on there, but they held. Heartbreaking once again. Just not having a good time in this one. It says throwing, but check mark from Duck through them. I love that. This smoke check mark is a classic. Horsey breaking. And now Brazil with the combo advantage theoretically, as it's 2 FCs for Australia, but Brazil's a 1, almost 2, and a lot of supporting. And you do see the lead start to grow to Brazil. About 170, 180k with maybe 15% of the map remaining. The 2 non-FCs are at 99% accuracy. Taking Curlac breaking, but that's not enough for Australia to come back. They're going to need some big breaks from Brazil. And time is running out. And Brazil's going to manage to take the only breakpoint of the match here to finish things off. FC from Delta Rhythm and Mischief for Australia. But Daxera with the FC for Brazil. Daza with the kind of reverse choke. And then Cryberry Master at 99% accuracy despite breaking a few right in the middle. That was enough for Brazil to take the point, win this one 6-4, and they'll be advancing on to semifinals in the losers bracket. And that'll be all for Australia. One of our mid seeds who made it out of group stage knocked out the UK in groups, which was pretty cool to see. But they will be done this week. And we actually already know who they're playing against. Who Brazil is facing next week. We'll take a look at the brackets. They're going to be facing Japan. So they're going to have another... I think they'll be having another night match. That'll be good for Japan. They'll have Cookie Low awake this time. The captain who's in the United States. So, just 4 matches remaining. Here on Sunday, we've got Colombia versus Mexico at 17 UTC. That'll be our next match on stream. Well, Canada versus Russia. 3rd seed versus 1st seed. Really tough matchup there. And then Poland versus USA half an hour later. Hopefully we'll have 2 streamers. If not, we'll switch between them once one ends. And then we'll finish off Monday, 15th UTC. Germany versus Italy. Might only be a German stream. We'll see if we get anybody here. But yeah, next match. Colombia versus Mexico. Those are, I believe, the 2 lowest seeds remaining in the tournament. They are... Yeah, they were a mid seed and a low seed. So that is our next match coming up 17 UTC, which is in about 13 hours. So go get some sleep, I guess. And thank you for watching today's match. Remember, if you're not already following the channel, feel free to follow. That way you'll see when we go live. And if you're on Discord. We do have stream things there. Anyways, see you next time.